number one reason your cat follows you to the restroom, it's because in the wild they're most vulnerable when they're going to the bathroom, so they're looking out for you, and if you're not repaying the favor when they're in the litter box, you're an asshole.
This is how you tell the difference between a purebred and an inbred cat. This is a purebred cat, and this is an inbred cat.
Signs your cat loves and trusts you back. They follow you around and try to join in on whatever you're doing. It probably means they want to spend a little more time with you. They let you stroke them while eating. If your cat sleeps near you or on you, it's the ultimate sign of affection.
How to pet a cat, part 1. The technique. So you found yourself a cat, but you find that it bites you when you come near it. Don't do this. If you're behind, that should remind that that's wrong. If you scare a cat, it'll bite. So get in front of the cat and introduce yourself and state your intentions. Hello, cat. My name is human name, and I'm going to pet you now. Let the cat sniff your hand and begin the gentle pets. Congratulations, you are now petting a cat.
How to pick up a cat.
Wow! 5 reasons why you actually don't deserve your cat. Number 1, cats purr at a frequency that improves bone density and heals muscles and tendons. Cats are free physical therapy with whiskers. Number 2, owning a cat can lower your risk for heart disease. In fact, cat owners are 30% less likely to have a stroke. Number 3, they make you more attractive. A study showed that 90% of single women saw men with cats in their pictures as caring and more nurturing, and they were more likely to swipe right, so I know now what I must do. Number 4, cats improve your immune system, especially if you're introduced to them as a child. Kids that grow up with cats are less likely to develop conditions like asthma or hay fever because their immune systems don't overreact to outside stimulus and they don't fold on themselves. Number 5, not only do cats help you live longer, they make life worth living because they fight stress, anxiety, and even fight depression. Just petting a cat can release oxytocin and reduce cortisol.
3 things you do that your cat absolutely hates. Number 1, tummy rubs. Cats are generally protective of their stomachs as it's a vulnerable area. Not only are their most vital organs there, but when cats fight, they tend to aim for each other's bellies. So when you try and pet them in that area, they might see it as an act of aggression and could respond accordingly. Number 2, being stared at. You may think it's cute or funny to stare at your cat, but they might see it as threatening behavior. Prolonged eye contact can be seen as a sign of dominance and aggression, which could intimidate your cat. So when your cat's eyes start to dilate, it probably means they're about to strike. So next time you stare, be mindful. Number 3, too much attention. Unlike dogs, cats as a species are not known for their friendliness. They can be aloof and quick to retreat from love and snuggles. They can't stand over-aggressive petting, and many of them just like doing their own thing.
You can totally communicate with your cat. Here's how. Did you know that your cat meows specifically for you? A cat's first language is actually a combo of scent, body language, facial expressions, and touch. When your cat lifts their nose and tilts their head back slightly, that's their way of saying, I acknowledge you.
Cat facts you didn't know, part 8. Cats can be really picky about their foods, but did you know these 3 fun facts? First, cats prefer room temperature foods, simulating a fresh caught prey. Second, they can't taste sweets well, so they prefer meat-based foods like salmon, chicken, and beef. Or, of course, a mouse. And third, almost all cats prefer wetted food over dry kibble. Comment which type of foods your cats like to eat.
I am born a cat. I identify as a cat. But according to my mom, I'm just a baby.
How to properly pet your cat. He really likes it.
If you need to train your kitty to a feeding schedule, this is exactly how I did it with Chip. Since Chip has gained some weight, I had to figure out how much kibble he actually needs every day. He weighs about 10 pounds now, and we learned that he only needs 3/8 of a cup a day. It's important to figure out a consistent sound that will notify him when it's time to eat. Chip always runs to the kitchen when he hears his open farm bone broth open up. So if you're planning a new feeding schedule, be sure to establish a routine. Cats love routines, so consistency with the time and place that Chip is fed is really important. If you're interested in healthier food for your kitty, we've been using Open Farms Homestead turkey and chicken kibble with bone broth on top. Comment if you have your cat set to a feeding schedule.